My name is Steve, and I'm an amateur radio operator here in the Newark, Ohio area. Call sign's KA8HKC. Today we're going to be programming a radio for a friend of mine. I upgraded the EEPROM in his repeater. Turn this noise down here. So that we could change the frequency on it. I also put a socket in so that you can change it again easily. You might have followed those pictures on Facebook if you followed me. But today we're going to be programming his Motorola SP50. It's a commercial grade radio, and we're using it in the ham radio frequencies. So we're reprogramming. Here we have the Motorola SP50 next to the programming base. On the second shelf here we have the rib, a homebrew rib that I built with a radio interface box, and that's what connects the programming base to this $5 laptop that I bought in Cambridge at the local ham convention there. You can see the cable coming out of the other side of the rib goes into the back of the laptop here. Alright, so that's the laptop. Here we go. Okay, here we are. Hello. We're in front of our computer here, and I'm going to go into, this is DOTS mode. Some of you newer generation might not be familiar with that. We're going to go into the Motorola directory, and inside of the directory we're going to see an SP50 directory. So we're going to go into the SP50 directory. And inside of there is our code. And there's also a directory called 2channel _ 10 channels. That's where we're going to go. This particular Motorola SP50 is a 2-channel radio. But if you take the channel selector off, there's a limiting tab that you can break off, and that will allow the channel selector to go all the way around. If you do that, then you can turn your 2-channel into a 10-channel radio, and that's what I did with this one. So we're there, and we're going to run the application. After you break that tab off to make this a 10-channel radio, you have to hex edit the code so to make it think that this is a serial number of a 10-channel. I hope you can see that okay. Okay, so what we're going to do, first we're going to turn the radio on. And first we have to get the information from the radio, what's already programmed into it. So we're going to do F3, and then we're going to read the data from the radio. And you'll see it says it requires a rib. That's the radio interface box that we have above. So we're going to do F2. Ooh, and we said we have an error. Let's abort that. And I probably forgot to turn the rib on, so let me turn that on. Let me see. Yeah, there we go. You got to turn the power on for stuff to work. Okay, so we're going to do F2 again. There you go, it's reading the radio. You hear the radio beep once it's got the information, so we're good. So we downloaded everything that's in the radio right now, so we're going to exit out of this screen. We're going to go to, we want to change or view the code plug, so we're going to do F4. And we have a radio wide configuration, which you can change the settings of the radio itself. Or you can do a mode configuration where you're just going to change the frequency, and that's what we're going to do. By the way, if you follow me on Facebook, I don't know if you saw the photos that I put up where I changed the EEPROM in the repeater for a buddy of mine. While this is his radio, he needs to get it on the correct frequency now. So he has that in channel 8, so we're going to hit F4 to go to the next mode, and there we are at channel 8. That's doesn't look right. Let me look at his radio. Okay, that is right. So we can come down here to the receive frequency. It's going to be 443.600. The transmit is going to be 5 megahertz up, so it's going to be 448.500. So there we go. We got the frequencies in there, 443.6. That's what we'll be listening on. We'll be transmitting on 448.5. It's going to be carrier squelch, so we don't have to do anything there. We'll do a tone squelch. TX inhibit on busy, don't want that. Battery saver is off. So we're going to leave the rest of the settings the way they are. So we're going to do F10 to exit, F10 to exit again. Then we're going to go to F3 again because we're going to get or save the code plug. We'll go to F7, F8 to program the radio. You'll see again it says requires a rib. So we'll go ahead and do F8. Press F2 to program. Hit F2. There it goes. The radio is now programmed. I can pick the radio up. Go to channel 8. This is KA8 HKC testing. This is KA8 HKC testing. It appears we have a problem here, so let's go ahead and look at this again. We'll go into this quick here. We're going to change view code plug. F4. Frequency F5, and we're going to go down to channel 8, F4, 443.6. Oh, it looks like I made a mistake here. I got 448.5. We'll change that to 448.6, and let's do the rest of that. That's called fat fingering. We go F10 again, F10 again. We're going to save the configuration, save it up to the radio, F8. Yes, we want to, F2. There you go. Now let's give it a shot. Make sure we're on channel 8. This is KA8 HKC testing. There you go, and the repeater came up.